So welcome everyone. Let's prepare ourselves for our bedtime yoga sequence. So as you can see, I'm going to use my bed because I find that if you associate, maybe you make associations between yoga and sleep, then your body already begins to get the cues that it's bedtime. And also just simply by bringing the body into a state of relaxation, we're preparing our body for sleep. So we're going to start with some of our sequences. So you already have pillows available on your bed. And so we'll just make use of what's on our bed. Now, the first yoga sequence that I'm going to invite you to do is legs up the wall. And we're going to do this on our bed. So you can see here where my pillows are. So I'm going to move this pillow here because I've already got pillows underneath. As you can see, my dogs often don't know the difference between the dog bed and the adult's bed. So come up towards your headboard and so have your hips up against the headboard and then work your legs up the wall. And then lie down with your head on the bed. Now, your legs can be against the wall or you can hold them up in the air. See what feels comfortable for you. So ideally, you want to come as close as you can to the headboard. So I feel like this a little bit of distance, but I'm going to opt to keep my legs up here. Try and bring your sit bones as close to the headboard. Legs reaching up here. And you'll find there's an angle at which your legs feel really relaxed and where you can sustain them. So your feet, your toes and feet are relaxed. You might have a soft bend in your knees. Your arms are alongside your body. Palms face up, fingers gently curled. And if you use an eye pillow or an eye mask, it's a really great idea to wear that here. And you'll feel the gravity just drawing down your legs as if the weight is shifting, almost like a waterfall sensation of release. You've probably been sitting down all day. You may have been walking around, walk on your feet. This gives our feet and legs an opportunity to rest, an opportunity for the lymphatic fluids to drain away. So if you tend to get swollen feet, swollen ankles, then legs up in the air, or legs up on the wall can be really helpful for that purpose. So we're not going to have a long routine, just 15 minutes or so. So we'll be here for a couple of minutes. And you're breathing. Just think about the breath that you're using, the deep breath. So as you inhale, really have the sense that you're drawing the breath into your belly. You might even want to place your hands on your lower belly so that you can experience the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and out. As you inhale, your belly rises softly. As you exhale, your belly falls softly. This gentle rise and fall of the belly. Let's do 3 more breaths here. With legs up in the air, the sensation of the waterfall flowing down. And now I'm going to invite you to bend deeply into your knees and take your arms either outside of your legs and rest them on the back of your thighs, or you can take them to the outside edge of your feet, or you can thread them through the middle of your legs and wrap your arms around your shins and take them to the outer edge of the feet. So what you want to create here is your feet are parallel to the ceiling. You have a deep bend in your knees. You're drawing your knees down towards your armpits. This is happy baby. Make sure you have lots of room for your abdomen, your belly here. Again, closing your eyes. So remember, come in the variation that feels comfortable for you. So hands at the back of your thighs, outside edge of your feet, or double wrapping your arms through the middle and then the outside. And you can probably feel the compression on your abdomen here. So this is helping to stimulate the rest and digest mode. So digest mode is when we are in a state of relaxation, often after we've had a meal, we can begin to feel the digestive system working. So we often feel sleepy after lunch or after having eaten a meal. And that's because our body has gone into the rest and digest mode. One more breath here. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet to touch. So I'm going to turn around so you can see a little bit better. And I'm going to have the pillow. So I've got my pillows there, and I'll place my pillow here at an angle. So you can see I've placed it lengthways. And I'm going to rest my upper back against my pillow and my head there. And then my knees are turned out. The soles of my feet are together. This is Reclined Butterfly. Now, if it doesn't feel too comfortable for you, an alternative for you is to place cushions or pillows underneath your knees so that your knees are supported. So use all of the pillows. This is why when we say, if you're the sort of person who has lots of pillows and cushions on your bed, they're going to come into real use now. Otherwise, just grab some rolled up towels and place them underneath your knees. It will just give you that extra support that you need underneath your knees. Left hand can be on the heart, right hand on the belly, or you could have your arms alongside you on the bed, fingers gently curled. This is Reclined Butterfly. And again, closing your eyes, covering them with an eye mask or an eye pillow. And if you've used lavender scent, you have a lavender candle burning, perhaps lavender in your aromatherapy. Perhaps you've dabbed some drops of lavender on your wrists, on your pillow. You can see my other video for how to create your sleep hygiene routines. So 3 more breaths here. And obviously when you're practicing this at home, and once you get used to the practice and you don't need to watch the video anymore, you can stay in each pose for as long or as little as you want. I do invite you to stay in each pose for at least 2 minutes, because that will give your body time to soften and relax into the pose, and for your system to be to go into a lower state of arousal. There's been a lot of research into the benefits of yoga at bedtime as a sleep aid, as a natural alternative to taking pharmaceutical options. That clearly, if that is what you need, depending on what your life circumstances are, then this can be part of your routine as well. So often people can take valerian as part of their bedtime routine, but clearly make sure you read all the fine print. 3 more breaths here. Now from here, we're going to move into a reclined twist. So with helping hands, draw your knees together. And you won't need the pillow on your back for this. So I'm going to move the pillow, and your option can be to place the pillow down by your legs, so that when you, and I'm going to use my dog here as my pillow for my head, when you release your knees over to the left, your knees can come to rest on the pillow, or they can rest directly on the bed. You're going to maintain a connection between your shoulders and your bed. I'm going to move down so I don't annoy my dog for too long. And again, let's have your arms away from you, or you can reach overhead with your arms. Either take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Remember, you might be wearing your eye mask or eye pillow, or turn your head in the opposite direction away from your knees. So here, my knees are to the left, my head is to the right. And this twist again will be helping to stimulate our rest and digest system. And deep belly breathing here. So as you breathe in, draw the breath right to the belly. Allow the belly to expand. And as you exhale, draw the navel, the belly button back towards the spine. Really massaging your abdomen here with your breath. So we'll do a couple of minutes on the left side. Head to the right. And then when you're ready, squeeze in your core here, so engage your core. And then inhale, knees to center. Take a moment here and then hug them in. So draw your knees up towards your chest and hug everything in here. You might even roll gently on your lower back. And then when you're ready, again, let's open out our arms and we're going to drop our knees over to the right gently. So again, you might have your pillow there so that your knees come to rest on your pillow, or you might rest your knees directly on the mattress. And again, arms alongside your body. They could be out in a T shape. It could be cactus arms, or you could reach overhead and gazing up towards the ceiling or looking over to the left now. So knees to the right, gaze to the left. And breathe deeply into your belly here. 3 breaths here. And you're already beginning to notice how your breath has slowed down. Perhaps it feels deeper. Your eyes might begin to feel a little heavier. Softening through your body. Three more breaths here. And then when you're ready, inhale, knees back to center by engaging your core. Hug them in. Now we're going to move into Shambasa. So I invite you to place your pillow underneath your knees and extend your legs long and look up to the ceiling. And soften and relax here. And you can fall asleep here as you are. Or when you're ready, you can remove that pillow from underneath your knees and get curled up into your natural sleep position. Thank you for joining me here.